There are no accidents in the way the universe moves. If your eyes have found these words, it is not by chance, not by curiosity, not by coincidence. It is because you have reached a moment in your life when your vibration has called for something greater, and the answer has arrived in silence, in stillness, through this message. The universe always delivers what is asked for, but it delivers it in the language of energy, in signals and synchronicities, in visions and whispers. This is one of those whispers reaching you now. You have been asking, searching, striving to manifest more wealth, more peace, more fulfillment, more alignment. You have looked outside of yourself for proof, watching the world for signs, hoping to see evidence that your desires are on their way. But the true secret is not about waiting for the external to confirm the internal. The secret is about learning to feel it as already done. For when you feel it, you live it, and when you live it, the universe has no choice but to mirror it. This is the great paradox of manifestation. The moment you stop grasping at what you want, the moment you stop chasing and begin to embody, everything you desire flows toward you naturally. Nikola Tesla spoke of the universe in terms of frequency and vibration, reminding us that reality is not solid but fluid, shaped by the energy we transmit. What you seek is not separate from you. It is already present in the field around you, waiting to crystallize into form the instant your vibration matches it. And the vibration of already having is the key. Imagine for a moment that wealth, love, peace, and opportunity are not distant goals but frequencies humming right here, in this very space just beyond your senses. They are not waiting to be created, they are waiting to be tuned into. And tuning in begins not with action, not with struggle, not with force, but with feeling. Feeling is the doorway. Feeling is the bridge. When you can feel your desires as already complete, you pull them from the field of possibility into the experience of reality. That is why this message has reached you at this precise moment. Because you are ready to awaken to the truth that your desires are not something you earn, but something you align with. And alignment is not about effort, it is about resonance. Tonight, as you listen, you will be guided step by step to dissolve the noise of striving and enter the stillness where your aura becomes magnetic. You will learn how to breathe wealth into your body, how to let your heart radiate prosperity, and how to speak words that transform your subconscious into a field of abundance. But before all of that, pause and realize this. You are not broken, you are not lacking, you are not incomplete. The very fact that you desire wealth, peace, or freedom means those energies already exist in you. Desire is not evidence of emptiness, it is evidence of destiny. You would not hunger for something that was not meant for you. You would not feel the pull of a vision that was not already encoded within your spirit. The universe has orchestrated this moment as a reminder that the distance between you and your desires is not measured in time or effort, but in vibration. The shift can happen instantly, in a breath, in a thought, in a feeling. And that shift begins now, as you open your heart to the truth that what you long for is already here, waiting for you to feel it, waiting for you to live it, waiting for you to declare, "It is done." Now that the doorway has opened, I invite you to step fully into this sacred space, where the noise of the world fades and only truth remains. This is not just another video, not just another set of words drifting through your ears. This is a transmission, a vibrational signal meant to awaken something already alive inside you. It is not me speaking to you, it is the universe answering the questions your soul has been whispering for far too long. I ask you now to give yourself permission to remain here until the very end, not out of obligation, but because each moment carries a frequency, each phrase is woven with intention, and each pause is a silence where your subconscious receives instructions that your conscious mind may not yet fully grasp. If you listen only halfway, you receive only halfway. But if you allow yourself to surrender, to absorb fully, you will unlock the signal of wealth and abundance that has been waiting for you. Consider this an initiation, a passage into a deeper way of living, where you no longer chase wealth but attract it, no longer beg for prosperity but embody it, no longer measure time by what you lack but by what you already carry. The journey you are about to take is not about adding something new to you, it is about remembering what has always been there. The vibration of abundance is not foreign, it is your natural state, and tonight you are being invited back into alignment with it. So breathe for a moment and feel the invitation land. Let it move through your chest, through your heart, through your skin. You are not here by coincidence. You are not here because you stumbled into this space. You are here because the frequency of these words matches the readiness of your spirit. And when resonance happens, the universe conspires to make sure nothing can interrupt it. As you listen, I encourage you to soften the world around you. Allow the distractions to drift away. Place your phone aside. Dim the lights. Sit in stillness or lie in comfort, because what we are weaving together is more than information. It is transformation. This sacred space you are creating will amplify the vibration we awaken tonight, and you will carry it with you long after the words end. Do not try to analyze. Do not try to measure. Simply listen, feel, absorb. Because the mind will want to dissect, to question, to compare. But the mind does not hold the key to abundance. The heart does, the body does, the spirit does. That is why I invite you to receive this as a frequency, not as logic. Let the vibration move through you without resistance. Stay until the end because the unfolding is intentional. At first, you will feel the opening, the remembering. Then you will be guided deeper into practices that bring silence, breath, and alignment. Finally, you will be given the code, the teaching that transforms the vibration of desire into the embodiment of wealth. And if you leave before the end, you will miss the seal, the declaration, the moment when everything aligns and locks into place. You are being invited into more than a video. You are being invited into a state of being where your aura radiates wealth without words, where your presence magnetizes prosperity, where your energy does the work your effort used to do. This is the sacred invitation. Stay, listen, feel, and allow the universe to do what it does best, to deliver what you are ready to receive. To understand how your desires take shape, you must understand the nature of frequency. Tesla taught that the secrets of the universe could be unlocked through energy, frequency, and vibration. These were not just scientific principles but spiritual truths. Everything that exists, from the stars above to the thoughts within your mind, vibrates at a certain frequency. Wealth has a frequency. Peace has a frequency. Love has a frequency. And your own energy field, your aura, is a broadcasting station, constantly sending signals into the quantum field. What you desire is not absent from you. It is present as potential, waiting in the unseen. The universe is not withholding wealth from you, it is responding to the signal you emit. When your signal is scattered, when it is filled with doubt, fear, and impatience, the frequency is inconsistent, and the response you receive mirrors that inconsistency. But when your frequency is steady, when it is aligned with certainty, gratitude, and the feeling of already having, the universe locks onto that signal and reflects it back to you in material form. Think of a tuning fork. When struck, it vibrates at a precise pitch. Place another tuning fork beside it, and soon the second will begin vibrating in resonance without being touched. This is how frequency works. Your aura is the first tuning fork and the wealth you desire is the second. You do not have to chase it, you only have to vibrate steadily in alignment, and it will resonate with you naturally. So the question becomes, how do you align your frequency with your desires? The answer lies not in constant striving but in entering the feeling of completion. When you feel wealth is already done, when you imagine yourself breathing in abundance, living in prosperity, walking with certainty, you are sending out a signal so precise that the universe cannot ignore it. The outer world has no choice but to rearrange itself to match the inner state. This is why silence is so powerful. In silence, you cut through the static of the world. You withdraw your attention from distractions and comparisons. You stop scattering your energy into noise and instead you allow it to stabilize into coherence. And coherence is magnetic. The wealth you long for is not waiting for a perfect action plan. It is waiting for a coherent signal, and that signal is generated when your energy matches the vibration of already having. Quantum physics hints at this truth as well. Particles remain in states of probability until they are observed, until consciousness collapses the wave into form. Your consciousness, infused with feeling, is what pulls your desires from probability into reality. The more vividly you can feel the outcome is already achieved, the more quickly reality bends to match. This is not imagination as fantasy. This is imagination as creation. Understand then that wealth is not a chase, it is a resonance. It is not about working harder to prove yourself worthy, it is about tuning into the vibration that says, I already am, I already have, I already live in abundance. When this becomes your state, wealth is no longer separate from you. It is a reflection of the frequency you carry. So as you move deeper into this journey, remember, you are not here to force wealth into existence. You are here to become the frequency of wealth itself. And once you do, the universe, by law of resonance, will mirror it back to you. Now that you understand how frequency connects you to your desires, it is time to bring your entire being into harmony. Alignment is the art of unifying your mind, body, heart, and spirit so they broadcast one clear signal, without contradiction, without doubt, without interference. When you are aligned, you become a channel through which abundance flows freely. When you are misaligned, your energy is fractured, and the universe receives mixed messages, unable to deliver what you truly long for. Begin with the breath, for the breath is the sacred thread weaving your physical and spiritual selves into one. Inhale slowly through your nose, counting to 4, and imagine drawing golden energy into your chest. Hold that breath gently, feeling the light settle, then exhale through your mouth to the count of 6, releasing tension, fear, and noise. Each cycle of breath is a recalibration, a tuning of your inner instrument so it vibrates with clarity. Now bring awareness to your heart, the most powerful transmitter in your body. Place your focus at the center of your chest and imagine a radiant glow spreading outward. With every inhale, the glow expands, filling your body with warmth and calm. With every exhale, that glow extends beyond your skin, forming a field of energy that surrounds you. This is your aura, your personal magnetic field, and it is constantly broadcasting into the universe. When you fill it with gratitude, love, and peace, the signal becomes irresistible. Wealth, opportunities, and abundance flow to those whose hearts radiate coherence. Let your thoughts quiet now. The mind will always try to wander, to analyze, to question. Instead of resisting, simply let the thoughts drift like clouds passing across a vast, endless sky. Beneath the clouds, the sky remains steady, expansive, infinite. That sky is your true self, unshaken, grounded, timeless. In this stillness, you no longer chase your desires, you embody them. You no longer plead for wealth, you feel it is already done. Turn your attention to your body. Notice the places where you hold tension, perhaps in your shoulders, your neck, your hands. These are the physical imprints of scarcity and fear. With each exhale, allow them to dissolve. Release the tightness, open your posture, and let your body soften into receptivity. A clenched body cannot receive. An open body becomes a vessel for abundance. Feel yourself relaxing into trust, into readiness, into surrender. Now bring all of these elements together, breath, heart, mind, body, into one coherent state. Breathe golden light, radiate gratitude, quiet your thoughts, soften your body. Feel the coherence rising, like an orchestra coming into harmony after tuning. This is alignment. And alignment is what transforms your vibration from a faint signal into a powerful broadcast that the universe cannot ignore. Tesla knew that when two frequencies resonate, they amplify one another. That is what is happening within you now. Your inner alignment is amplifying your aura, sending out a steady signal into the quantum field. And because resonance is law, wealth must respond. It does not chase, it does not hide. It is drawn, compelled, magnetized to the frequency you now carry. Rest in this awareness. Feel the alignment spreading through you like ripples across water, touching not only your present moment but your future as well. See the wealth already circling, the opportunities already approaching, the doors already opening. Alignment is not something you achieve once. It is a state you can return to at any moment, through breath, through silence, through presence. And in this state, your desires are no longer distant. They are here. They are yours. You have aligned your breath, your heart, your body, and your spirit. You are no longer fragmented, no longer sending out a scattered signal. Now you are ready to receive the code, the key that shifts desire from longing into embodiment. The code is simple, yet its simplicity is what makes it powerful. You must feel your desires as already done. Not tomorrow, not someday, not when conditions are perfect, but now, in this very moment. Feeling is the true language of creation. Words can inspire, thoughts can direct, but feeling imprints. Feeling writes the instructions that the universe follows. When you feel wealthy, when you feel abundant, when you feel prosperous, the universe reads it as fact, as reality, and it rearranges the outer world to match. The subconscious does not distinguish between what is vividly felt and what is physically experienced. To feel your desires as already done is to plant them as living truths in the soil of your being. This is why so many chase wealth endlessly and never catch it, because their vibration remains fixed in lack, in wanting, in distance. They affirm abundance but feel scarcity. They speak prosperity but feel doubt. The universe does not respond to the words, it responds to the vibration behind them. And the vibration is always determined by what you feel. So here is the teaching. If you want to manifest wealth, you must move beyond imagining it as a dream and step into the feeling of already having it. Close your eyes and let your body feel the relief of financial freedom. Feel the lightness of not worrying about bills, of choices made from abundance instead of fear. Feel the joy of generosity, of giving freely because you are overflowing. Feel the calm confidence of knowing opportunities arrive with ease. This is not fantasy, this is rehearsal. And in the rehearsal, you train your vibration until the universe must respond. Tesla spoke of resonance as the secret to amplification. When your inner resonance matches the frequency of wealth, you do not merely attract it, you become indistinguishable from it. That is why the affirmation must be embodied, not only spoken. Let these words rise within you now. I feel my desires is already done. Whisper it with your breath, anchor it with your heartbeat, let it echo in your mind until it no longer feels like a sentence but like a state of being. And here is the code woven deeper. Practice this feeling before sleep. The moments before you drift into unconsciousness are the most powerful gateways to the subconscious. Whatever you impress upon your mind in that sacred window is carried into the dream state, where the boundaries between energy and matter blur. Each night, lie down, breathe deeply, and repeat inwardly, I feel my desires is already done. Imagine yourself living them, breathing them, walking in them. Let sleep carry you not into absence but into embodiment. This is the affirmation, the teaching, the code. I feel my desires is already done. Say it until it dissolves into you. Say it until your body tingles with certainty. Say it until your subconscious holds it as truth. And once it is truth within you, it will become truth around you. Do not underestimate the power of this practice. It may seem simple, but it is the very simplicity that makes it unstoppable. For the universe is not persuaded by complexity. It is persuaded by coherence, by consistency, by resonance. And when your inner world radiates the feeling of already having, the outer world is commanded to obey. Affirmations are not just words you repeat. They are currents of energy tuning your frequency to the reality you wish to embody. When spoken with presence, when felt deeply, they do more than echo in your mind. They ripple through your aura, out into the quantum field, aligning reality to mirror their truth. Now that the code has been revealed, it is time to engrave it deeper with affirmations that carry the vibration of already having. Let us begin with the most essential. I feel my desires is already done. Whisper it silently within yourself and notice the shift. These words are not a request, they are a declaration. Each time you say them, you dissolve the illusion of distance between you and what you long for. Again, I feel my desires is already done. Say it until it no longer feels like affirmation but like memory. Now move into expansion. I am abundance in motion. This affirmation does not place wealth outside of you, waiting to arrive. It declares that you are already the channel through which prosperity flows. Imagine yourself as a river, effortless and continuous, carrying abundance into every corner of your life. Repeat it softly, I am abundance in motion. Feel the current strengthening with each word. Breathe in and repeat, wealth flows to me because I am wealth itself. This affirmation rewrites the pattern of chasing and replaces it with attraction. You are not a seeker anymore, you are a magnet. You are not hoping, you are resonating. Say it again, slower this time. Wealth flows to me because I am wealth itself. Notice how your chest expands, how your body relaxes, how your energy settles into certainty. Now call upon gratitude, for gratitude is the bridge between desire and manifestation. Say within, I am grateful for the wealth surrounding me now. As you repeat these words, do not look for proof outside. Let the proof be the feeling itself. Gratitude is not payment after receiving. Gratitude is recognition that you have already received. The more you embody it, the more reasons the universe delivers for you to give thanks. And now let us seal it with readiness. I am ready. I am aligned. I am receiving. With these words, you open the final doorway. Readiness is not waiting. It is standing firm, declaring to the universe that nothing else is needed, nothing else is missing. You are ready now, in this moment, to hold and to live the wealth that has already been aligned with your frequency. Cycle through these affirmations slowly, as though chanting them into your cells. I feel my desires is already done. I am abundance in motion. Wealth flows to me because I am wealth itself. I am grateful for the wealth surrounding me now. I am ready. I am aligned. I am receiving. Repeat them with breath, with stillness, with presence. Let them become more than words. Let them become your identity. The subconscious is not changed by noise. It is changed by repetition infused with emotion. Each time you affirm, you carve a new pathway, you strengthen a new vibration, you build a new reality. Tesla knew that repetition of frequency creates resonance, and resonance multiplies power. That is what you are doing now. Each affirmation, spoken with presence, is a strike of the tuning fork, vibrating your aura until wealth cannot resist aligning with you. These are not empty phrases, they are vibrational codes, and each one is a key unlocking the doors of your destiny. Speak them until they no longer feel like practice but truth. Speak them until your energy hums with certainty. Speak them until the world around you begins to rearrange itself in quiet obedience to your vibration. There comes a sacred moment when you no longer affirm to convince yourself, when you no longer visualize to create distance between yourself and your desire. Instead, you declare as one who already lives inside the reality of wealth and abundance. That moment is now. You have spoken the affirmations, you have felt their vibration, and now the shift must move from practice into identity. This is the declaration that seals your transformation. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and whisper into your heart, "It is already mine." These words are not a promise of the future, they are a recognition of the present. Feel how they settle into your body, how they dissolve the tension of waiting, how they anchor you into the knowing that the wealth you desire has already found you. Again, it is already mine. Not as a hope, but as a truth. Let gratitude rise within you now, for gratitude is the natural expression of one who has received. Say silently, "I am grateful for the wealth alive in my life." As you repeat it, do not search for proof outside of yourself. The feeling is the proof. The energy is the evidence. And as you live in that gratitude, the outer world bends to match it, delivering experiences, opportunities, and resources that mirror what you already know within. Declare with your breath, "I live as abundance. I walk as prosperity. I breathe as wealth." Let these words flow through your body, through your aura, through your future. They are no longer affirmations but identities. You are not becoming, you are being. This is the essence of transformation, the shift from longing to embodiment, from desire to declaration. Tesla believed energy could not be created or destroyed, only transformed. That is the truth of your wealth as well. You are not calling something foreign into your life. You are transforming the energy that already surrounds you into its material form. When you declare yourself abundant, you give shape to the invisible. You call forth the formless into form, and your declaration becomes the law of your life. Say within, "I am no longer seeking. I am receiving." Feel the difference between the restless energy of seeking and the calm certainty of receiving. Seeking vibrates with lack. Receiving vibrates with fulfillment. And the universe always responds to fulfillment, amplifying it, multiplying it, reflecting it back into your experience. Now seal it with the simplest and most powerful declaration of all. It is done. Whisper it softly, then louder, then with the full force of your being. It is done. Each repetition is not a request but a command to the quantum field, a signal that leaves no room for doubt. Doubt cannot exist in the presence of declaration. Fear cannot survive in the presence of certainty. Lack cannot stand in the presence of wealth embodied. Rest in this vibration. Breathe in the golden light of abundance. Exhale the final remnants of waiting and longing. Sit in the knowing that your desires are not coming. They are here. You are not hoping, you are living. You are not searching, you are radiating. The declaration has shifted you permanently. You are wealth in human form. You are prosperity in motion. You are abundance alive. It is already yours. It is already here. It is done. You have now walked through the path of remembrance, the opening, the alignment, the affirmations, the declaration. You are no longer the same as when you arrived. The vibration of wealth has entered your aura, the frequency of abundance is flowing through your breath, and the certainty of prosperity is now alive in your heart. What you once saw as distant has been revealed as already yours, and your task from this moment is simply to live in that knowing. But the universe always responds to expression. Energy that is declared outward multiplies. That is why I now invite you to anchor this transformation with one final act of intent. Go to the comments and write the words, "I am ready." These 3 words are not casual. They are not for me nor for anyone else. They are your seal to the universe, your proclamation that you have shifted from desire into embodiment. When you write them, you move your energy from silence into resonance, from the inner field into the outer. When others see your declaration, they will feel it. Your words will carry frequency. Someone who is searching, someone who is longing, someone who is about to give up may read your "I am ready" and find the courage to rise again. In this way, your transformation becomes a gift, not only to yourself but to the collective. Wealth does not diminish when shared, it multiplies. And your readiness will inspire readiness in others. If you felt the resonance of these words, if you sense the shift within your spirit, then let your journey continue here. Subscribe, not out of routine but as a commitment to stay aligned with this vibration. Each time you return, you will not simply hear content. You will receive reminders, signals, and frequencies that keep your aura tuned to prosperity. And when you share this video, you extend this energy beyond yourself, becoming a channel through which abundance flows into the lives of others. Understand, this is not about algorithms, numbers, or noise. This is about frequency. When you align with the vibration of giving, you open even wider the channels of receiving. The more abundance you spread, the more abundance returns. Energy always balances itself, and generosity is the purest magnet of all. So take this step now. Comment "I am ready." Subscribe as a declaration of alignment. Share this message as an act of expansion. Each of these actions is more than digital, they are spiritual. They are sacred offerings to the universe, affirmations that you are not only transformed but committed to living as transformation. And now, let us seal this journey with one final breath together. Inhale slowly, drawing in the golden frequency of wealth. Hold it gently, feeling it circulate through your body, through your heart, through your aura. And as you exhale, whisper softly but firmly, "It is done." Carry this vibration with you as you walk through your days. Do not look outside for signs, for the sign is within you. Do not chase, for you are already magnetic. Do not doubt, for you have already declared. Live as though your desires are complete, because they are. Wealth is no longer something you seek, it is who you are. Abundance is no longer something you wait for, it is what you breathe.